And even the Queen, who we have something in common. I've met her a couple times. We have something in common. The same person that did my hip did her hip. The same person that did my knees did hers and the Queen Mother's knees. So that's as close as I come to sharing the same bloodline. But I've had the privilege of meeting her a couple times. She's quite a lady. Now, some of you have been told, or told me already yesterday, you came here for a fucking beatdown. Well, be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. You're going to get a fucking beatdown. But two of my people that influenced me, which are on my wall of influencers, Stalin and Lenin, kind of look right up there. You know, the picture kind of looks right. But they were high-performance people. And the thing you've got to get out of your mind is high performance doesn't mean good. High performance doesn't mean that you did well for humanity. High performance is being all you fucking can be, taking advantage of all your assets. Man's greatest burden is unfulfilled potential. Unfulfilled. And as much as I've accomplished, as much as Elon Musk and Donald Trump and Bill Gates and the late Steve Jobs have accomplished, they only scratched the surface of what they could have accomplished. If anything in my seminar offends you, blame your fucking parents for raising a pussy. I told you last night at dinner, love doesn't get the job done. If love got the job done, you wouldn't be here. None of us would be here. We wouldn't be getting ready to bomb North Korea, potentially. We wouldn't have just dropped the bomb, a mother of all, whatever the fuck we dropped in Afghanistan. Love doesn't get the job done. And when you were told as a youth, you can be anything you want to be, they lied to you. You cannot be anything you want to be. They should have said, you can be anything you want to be if you go to the right school, you work 140 hours a week, you don't hang around fucking morons, etc., etc., etc. If love got the job done, you know, we would have produced high performance. It doesn't. That's Jason Capital, one of my mentees who I spoke for in Beverly Hills a few weeks ago, who's been through the seminar. The number one reason people fail in life is because they listen to their friends and family. One of the most successful guys that ever come through the seminar back in the 90s, he said, and he had gone to prison. He'd served, he did his time. How do I get rid of all these people? And in those days, you had cell phones that looked like bricks. And I said, well, change the number, and when they call your number, say something to the effect, if you don't have my number, fuck you, you're out of my life. Now, normally, people don't take me literally. Well, that's exactly what this kid did. And it wasn't bad until his mother got the message, because his mother was one of his biggest problems. His mother was one of his biggest problems. We've had people at this seminar that talk to their mom, and we wouldn't be here without our moms. So I'm all for loving moms 10, 15 times a day. And she wasn't dying. Nothing wrong with her. But she had trained her children. It gave her something to do all day. She had 5 kids. 5 kids calling you 10 times a day fills up the fucking day. In the old days, we didn't allow you to have phones. We cut you off from no TV, no nothing. We unplugged the phones in the castle, etc. Again, if I hear your phone, that's bad. I can already tell you won't be going to the gym anyway, but that's bad. So many pussies. This is what the Russian minister, when he was talking to CNN about the election, he said, so many pussies on both sides. Russian foreign minister, his take on the U.S. election. There was. Now, I don't agree with everything President Trump says. I happen to know him. But the one thing and what the world was screaming out for, especially the United States, is they want to change. They wanted something different. And you're seeing it around the world in different elections. The world is fucking fed up with the bullshit. And I say, with all my heart, that political correctness is a manifestation of lack of self-esteem. I'm nice to you because I want you to like me. If you die tonight in the bed, I don't give a fuck. If you want to commit suicide here, metaphorically, I don't want to get a bunch of losses. Go drown yourself in the lock. Don't cut your wrists in the fucking room and fuck up all the antique furniture. I don't care. The truth of the matter is nobody cares. In the cosmos of time, you're not a fart in the wind. Bill Gates is not a fart in the wind. Zuckerberg is not a fart in the wind. So if they're not farts in the wind, meaning in the cosmos of the big picture, the 13.8 billion years, if they're nothing, what the fuck are you? Tears were in my eyes as I read this from a Mentee Weekly report. I almost can't believe a guy like me who originally grew up in a rundown shack from the Philippines province with no formal education, business education, absolutely no corporate background, sees so much opportunity and will be achieving something spectacular. He's doing roll-ups in Australia. He's put together a world-class board. And he didn't come directly. It's a better story if he came directly from the grass shack. But he didn't. He had a couple of stops. Stopped in Canada. I think it was Vancouver. And then and then of course we're going to talk about Josh, my 17, who's now 19-year-old phenom. And if a 17-year-old, 19-year-old, a teenager can do this, anybody in this room can. Okay, see you, YouTube.